What is good, YouTube? What is good, YouTube? It is your girl, Fantasy Football Girls Advice, coming at you with another banger of a video for her start sit video for week 3. I'm still kind of watching Michigan State versus USC right now, but I gotta get this video done. Anyways, this is week 3 of NFL start sit video, but let's give an update on some injuries. Emeka Egbuka has a hip groin injury. Tyler Warren toe injury, limited Thursday practice, but he is playing through it. J.J. McCarthy, high ankle sprain, out. Jayden Daniels, ankle sprain, is out. Justin Fields is out. Brian Thomas Jr. has a wrist injury, but is playing through it. Drake London, a shoulder injury, but is playing. Xavier Worthy, shoulder dislocation. Brock Bowers, knee sprain, is playing. Dallas Goedert, I heard he's out, but he has a knee sprain. I will try to get an update injury report tomorrow morning. If not, I apologize. I got my Indiana Hoosiers are 3-0 right now. We beat the brakes off of Illinois, which was a ranked team. But let's get into some of these start-sit players. Colts versus Titans. You guys know I'm taking the Colts. They're -3 right now. Tony Pollard is a low fringe option flex. Titans allow the 5th most rushing yards to running backs. Michael Pittman is risky. Daniel Jones is risky. Excuse me. As I said, Tyler Warren does have a toe injury, but I'm definitely starting. Calvin Ridley is risky. I gotta learn how to say this guy's name, but bear with me. Chig Okonkwo is a sit. Elicayyomanor is a flex. Let's see. Start Colts defense. 129 tackles, 3 sacks, 3 interceptions, 1 forced fumble. That is what they've had in the past with just, it being week 3. Let's see. That's about it for the Colts. Cowgirls versus the Bears. As you can see, I got my Bear t-shirt on. It's late at night. We're putting out content, but my Bears will definitely beat your Cowgirls there, Michi. Boy, I wish you had YouTube. Williams, the running back, is a start. Bears suck versus the run. George Pickens is a start. Bears are bad versus the pass. Roma Duse is a start. Cowgirls are bad versus the pass. DJ Moore is a flex. Sit all Bears tight ends. I mean, I don't know. Jay Ferguson's a start, by the way. And DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is a flex, but you got Loveland and Cole Kmet, and y'all don't do shit with them. What is going on there, Bears? Let me know in the comment section. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. As we know, the Bills won. Bengals versus Vikings. Definitely taking the Bengals. Jake Browning. There is a lot of quarterbacks out, so I'm just saying, hopefully you guys picked them up. Chase Brown is a start. 6 targets last 2 games. Vikings have allowed a league-high 272 rushing yards to running backs. Bengals allowed the 2nd most fantasy points to running backs. Stay away from Bengals tight ends. And start Vikings defense if you got them. Adam Thielen is a sit. Atlanta versus the Panthers. I still like Bryce Young and Tetero McMillan, man. I still like that combination. And then they got Chuba Hubbard, right? Yeah. Man, Drake London has a shoulder injury. Darnell Mooney is coming back from an injury, which you should put him as a flex. Start Kyle Pitts in PPR. Hunter Renfrow, man. Damn. I kind of start him because Atlanta, sorry, Vic, rest in peace, but Atlanta's defense still sucks. Jets versus Bucks. It's Tyrone Taylor, but I like Baker Mayfield. Jets defense suck versus the tight end, so Kate Otten is a risky start. Mike Evans start, Emeka Egbuka start. I'm taking the Bucks, man. The Bucks are favored by -7 anyways. Packers versus Browns. Unfortunately, I gotta take the Browns. Quinton Jenkins is a flex. Josh Jacobs start. Browns allow the third fewest fantasy points to running backs, but keep that in mind. Packers defense, you gotta start them. It allows the fifth fewest fantasy points and the sixth fewest rushing yards to running backs. So I think Jalen Reed is out. Tucker Kraft start. Risky. Browns are good versus the tight ends. David Njoku is definitely a start. Jerry Jeudy is a flex. Matthew Golden is a flex, and so is Romeo Dobbs is a start. I changed my mind. Raiders versus Commanders. I honestly do not. Oh, it's Marcus Mariota is the Commanders' quarterback. Excuse me, 1 minute. Ashton Gentry, start him. Raiders allow the fewest fantasy points to running backs, but still fucking start him. You've drafted him to start him. Raiders are throwing more. Terry McLaurin is a sit for me. Because it's Marcus Mariota, and I think he will use Zach Ertz, who is a start. I think he'll throw to him a lot. Rams versus Eagles. Excuse me. I just think the Rams defense is a little bit better than we think. So it's -3, 3.5. Over under is 44.5. I want to see where they're playing first. Anyways, Kyron Williams is a start. Rams defense allows the fewest fantasy points to running backs. Devontae Adams is a flex. Blake Corum is a sit. Rams cornerbacks suck. A.J. Brown star flex. Devontae Smith is a flex, and I think Dallas Goedert is out, so I've definitely said him. But I will be taking... I'll take the Rams in this one. Steelers versus Patriots. I like Drake Mayo. Raheem Stevenson is a flex. Pats defense is good versus the run, but sucks versus running backs that catch the ball. So Steelers defense allow the second most rushing yards to running backs. So DK Metcalf start. Jonah Smith is a risky start. Keyshawn Butt is a start. Stephon Diggs is a flex. I'm going to go with the Patriots. I can't do this game. And I really don't give a darn who starts being a Colts fan, right? But here we go. This should give me views and say, you know what? She's calling it straight down the line because she hates the Texans and Jaguars. Jags. Yeah, I even feel like throwing up. No, kidding. Jags are good versus the run. Travis Etienne is a start. T-U-T-E-N is a sit. Brenton Strange is a sit. Texas got a really good defense, man. It sucks fucking saying that. Nick Chubb is a sit for now because of this defense. Jags allow the 8th fewest fantasy points to running backs. Texans allow the 8th most fantasy football points to running backs. And the 9th most rushing yards to running backs. So, yeah, I'm not betting this game. Hope it ends in a tie. Brian Thompson Jr., you're killing me in fantasy though, man. But we're praying that it's a risk. And you'll get it together. So I got him as a start. I got Nico Collins as a start. Travis Hunter is a flex. Broncos versus Chargers. I'm going to take the Chargers. All because of this. J.K. Dobbins is a start. Amaria Hampton is a flex. But I think he has a really good team. Chargers allow the 3rd fewest fantasy points to running backs and rushing yards to running backs. Broncos allow the 6th most rushing yards to running backs. Troy Franklin is a flex, but he's risky. Keenan Allen is risky. Start. Cortland Sutton is a start. Lamb Conley, if you got to start him, he's going to be risky. Saints versus Seattle. We're going to go Seattle. Alvin Kamara is a start, but Seattle's defense is really good. Kenneth Walker is a risky start. Zach Charbonnet is a flex. Maybe sit. Seattle allows the 3rd most fantasy points to running backs. Seattle can't stop a receiving running back, which is Zach Charbonnet. But Kenneth Walker has been getting more receiving targets. And only the past 2 games. So you take that stat as it is. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. Chris Olave is a sit. Jawan Johnson is a start. Rashid Shaheed is a sit. Cooper Kupp is a risky flex. Cardinals versus Niners. Niners got a lot of people hurting, but I'm giving the Cardinals the benefit of the doubt. James Conner is a flex. Marvin Harris, please stop letting us down. He's a start, but he's risky. Michael Wilson is a sit. Trey Benson, man, I like him, man. I like him. I say he's going to be a risky flex. Jawan Jennings is a start, but he's hurt. Ricky Parcell is risky, but you can put him in a flex. And Jake Tungan is... yeah, don't start him. Giants versus the Chiefs, man. I'm hoping Isaiah Pacheco goes off, so we're picking the Chiefs. I love Cam Scatterboo, but I think everybody does. The Chiefs allow the 6th fewest fantasy points to running backs. Only thing to wear on with Isaiah Pacheco is Kareem Hunt, man. So I got Isaiah Pacheco a flexi start. Giants allow the most fantasy football points to running back and the 6th most rushing yards to running backs. Wan'Dale Robinson is a start. I wish I picked him up. I have had him in a couple leagues. Worthy, as I said, he has a shoulder injury. Hollywood Brown, risky start. And then you get the Lions versus the Ravens, and I hate both these teams. But I'm going to take the Lions because I think they might have more firepower on offense. You got Gibbs starting. Montgomery is a risky start. Zay Flowers start. Jameson Williams is a flex start. Ravens allow the 2nd most fantasy points to tight ends. Mark Andrews sit his ass. But Sam Laporta, you're going to start again. Please like, share, and subscribe. And that is it for this Start Sit video. Peace.